Hi everyone, as promised this is a video showing you how to paint flowers on silk. So I have silk ironed onto freezer paper here, so I don't need a frame, and we're just going to use, we're not going to use gutta today. I'm just going to paint the silk, let it spread out naturally, and then embellish the flowers after. So I've got a range of colours here, and I'm just going to start painting flowers using the different colours I've got. So just dot the paint, let it spread out naturally, and create circles wherever you want. So imagine something like a meadow with lots of spring flowers. It's obviously abstract, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Just go with it and start painting. Find colours that you like that go well together. And just alternate the colours as you go along. If you want to, you can add a different colour in the middle of the flower as well. Watch it spread out. You don't have to paint all the silk. You can always paint, excuse me, you always have to paint, you can paint the background later, blue or yellow, whatever you fancy. So here I've got, excuse me, got an annoying cough at the moment. So now I'm going to take my gutta. This is the gutta tube. This is gold. So I'm going to dot around the outside and basically just decorate it and embellish it to make it look pretty. So I'm going to do just dot around the outside like this. You can do whatever decorations you like. Decorate the middle, or you could do swirls. Doesn't really matter really. It's just basically giving a bit more detail to the flower. You don't have to decorate it, you can just leave it as it is. It's just showing you some different techniques, really, what different things you can do. So gently squeeze the gutta and then move quickly around the outside so it doesn't blob too much. I'm doing this quite quickly, but you obviously take your time, don't have to rush it. There we go. I won't do all of them now, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. And you can do things like add stems and leaves. So I've got my gold gutta still, and I'm just going to draw lines down from the flowers. Again, I'm doing this quite roughly, but you can take your time and think about the design you want to do. And then I'm going to just do just a bit more decoration here. You can do leaves and paint them green, whatever you fancy. Do some leaves like that. Again, work quickly with the gutta because you don't want it to blob, but you can run over the gutta on this again, just to make a smoother finish. Now you can either leave it like that, or if you want to, you can. I've got a smaller paintbrush here. I'm just going to add a bit of green. But the gutta hasn't dried, so if I were you, I'd wait till it dries first before you do this. But I'm just going to show you roughly. So just run the paint, the green paint, sort of down the side. The gutta acts as a barrier, so it will stop it spreading still, but I'd wait till it dries first. It's obviously got very abstract, so just try some ideas out. Add a couple of colours if you want to. I'm blending again, so dark first, and then I'm adding a bit of light green, and then just blending it together for different tones. And then afterwards you can go along the stems with the lighter green as well. Use a thick brush or a thin brush, depending how wide you want the stems to be. Because there's no gutta all the way, there isn't a huge amount of control over the paint on the silk, so you just have to use a tiny bit of paint and it won't spread as much. If you load your brush with too much paint, it will spread out a lot further, so it depends how much control you want, really. And then if you want to, you can just add extra stems or sort of grass in the background without using any gutta. So again, I've got a tiny brush with less paint on it. So just run the paint down the silk. I'm using obviously the light green and the dark green. which looks quite pretty. So you can either leave some white in the background or just cover it with green all over if you want to, or keep covering it with flowers. Just see what works best in your painting. This is an A5 piece, so you can either start with an A5 piece and just practice, or start with an A4 piece and make it into a proper painting. There we go. That's the painting finished. So if you've got any questions, just pop them below this post or send me a private message and I'll do my best to answer any questions. Okay, thanks, bye.